Let's talk about some of the most important people and resources at the campus. Several of the attributes of online students indicated that you need to reach out to people in order to be successful, and you should know that there are specific individuals at the campus who you should reach out to for help with certain issues. I'd like to take a look at some of these individuals, have them introduce themselves to you, and make sure you have a handy list of people who will help support your success throughout your program. First and foremost, in every class, you will have an instructor who's in charge of that class. Anytime you don't understand an assignment or part of the material, you should contact your instructor and ask questions. If you get a grade or feedback that you don't understand, or don't be afraid to email for clarification. Your instructor is your first resource for help with questions in a class. Make a special effort to communicate with your instructor. Remember the PASS method where you find your instructor's contact information at the front page of the course you're enrolled in? This is where you'll find the email address, phone number, and any other contact information you need for your instructor. So use that information to be in touch with them. Your instructor may also keep office hours either by phone or through online chat. During these times, your instructor will be available to answer your questions and discuss course material in real time. You may have to wait your turn or share a chat room with another student, but you will have the opportunity to get your questions answered. And if you can't make the instructor's office hours, set up an appointment with them over email so that you can make sure you set up a time that's convenient for you both. Don't wait until you're behind to ask for help. If you've waited to the end of the class to ask for help, that instructor may not be willing to help you or give you extensions that you might need to catch up. It might even be too late for you to get all of your work in before grading deadlines for the class. So ask for help early to keep you from getting behind in your course material. Now, what I'd like to do is introduce you to a lot of the key players at the campus. You've got the phone number and you know how to contact the school if you need help. But what's important is that you put some faces and names to the kinds of resources you want. So let's go ahead and introduce you to some of the staff members at the campus. I'd like to introduce you to your campus director, Ashley Oden. Hi, Miss Oden.
Hi there.
I'd like you to just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind. Tell us your background and what should we know about you?
Yeah, so I'm Ashley Oden. I'm your campus director. I've got more than a decade of experience working with students in an online distance education environment. I myself have taken many classes online, and I'm so passionate about you and what you're here to do today. So I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. What do you hope students get out of their program online?
Yeah, I hope they find their programs to be engaging. I hope they feel connected to their classmates and their instructors, and that they're learning everything they need to know to get out in the field and find that career they've been looking for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll tell you, most of our students, they're working adults. They've got obligations outside of their classwork. And so what we find is that students are really successful if they can carve out time and set that schedule. So you know that your kids need a sitter, or you know when you're going to have time to sit down and do your coursework, and that you can really time manage really well to devote your undivided attention to your classwork.
My name is Avelle Fulp. I'm the Director of Education at Centura College in Chesapeake, and my job as Director of Education is everything education for students, to include making sure they have high quality instructors to provide instruction on a daily basis. I make sure that your classes are scheduled. I also make sure that you have all of the academic things that you would need to be successful in your program. If you need to reach out to me, it would be for reasons such as any of your academic concerns. If you have a question about your grades, about your classes, you're trying to reach your instructor, but you can't reach your instructor, or you may just need moral support. You just may need that conversation to remind you why you're here, what you may need that I can help you with, and to help you stay encouraged to complete your program.
Okay. My name is Kiana Barnes. I am at the Chesapeake campus. I am the Student Services Coordinator, and I provide resources for our students that may impact them outside the classroom. You want to reach out to me so that I can provide the best information and resources so that you can be successful and ultimately complete the program. That's the goal.
My name is Cheryl Stevens. I am the Career Services Coordinator at Centura College Chesapeake. My main job responsibility is to make sure you look as good on paper as you do in person. So my job is to make sure that you get employed from the time you get out of school until you find what you're happy with. You would want to talk to me because I know the labor market information, I have the contacts in the area to help get you employed and to help make you successful.
My name is Lola Wilson. I am the bursar at Centura Chesapeake, and my responsibilities are to take payments from students who have in-school payments, to ensure that students have financial literacy, and to exit them when it's their time to go out into the real world.
So I am thrilled that you were able to meet and be introduced to a lot of the key players at our campus. What's important is that you know how to reach out to them. So what I'd like you to do is make a list right now of all the key players that we reviewed. I'd like you to take a look at the email address and the phone number for the campus and make sure that you know how to reach out to help. All of the staff members, as you can tell, are extremely excited about you being here and looking forward to you reaching out for them to help. So make sure that you reach out for help as you need it while you go through your courses.